Okay, a very good evening to everyone. Okay, sorry, good afternoon, everyone. So we're going to cover for the market upcoming week analysis, which is the 21st of December until the 26th of December. Yes, which is 1 week time. So during this week, I do not expect a huge volatility. Okay, due to what? Due to there's a public holiday which known as a Christmas, right? Christmas holiday. So usually holiday the week, if the week content of public holiday, the market will not move so volatile. Okay, but who know how the market going to be, okay, in this week, because we got a lot of fundamental issue that affected to the market, as we know that the UK and Euro trade or the debate is come on the coming weeks. Okay, so for the upcoming week, I'm expecting the most volatile pair will be all the GBP pairs. Okay, all the GBP will be so much volatile, as Euro and UK, they are going to have a okay, so-called debate on the trade, okay, on the trade between two countries. Okay, so let's start with the first pair, which is Aussie. All the Aussie pair we're going to cover at the first. Okay, so as we can see in the Aussie dollar, okay, Aussie dollar, we can see overall the market is in an uptrend. Okay, so uptrend, but so very clear, because that, okay, I observed one thing, which is the market has now currently come to a whole new level. Can you see there's no data for us to place any resistance, any support, or any key line? So what I'm going to do is I used to look into higher time frame, which is weekly. Okay, so during weekly, at least I can get some data. I by using the previous data, I able to draw some resistance or key line something. So I'll be drawing over here. Okay, so this will be the level the market that going to touch at the first. Okay, let me place it higher. Okay, yeah, somewhere around here. Okay, so I know that market is going to test this level, okay, in a very soon. Okay, maybe Monday itself you can touch or move or drag it until Tuesday or Wednesday to touch it. Okay, but definitely you're going to touch this level. Okay, touch. So the price, from the price, the current price until the price that I place my level here is around 70 pips. Okay, so for the 70 pips, I'm going to catch from this level. Yes, this level. So when I look into daily, okay, when I look into daily, yes, at least I got some data of, I go to wait market retrace to here and go for a buy. But okay, but this is a very important message sent to everyone. If you buy here, your SL should place over here. You cannot place anywhere here, because this is the proper place for you to place SL. So I will buy two order. One is here, and then another one is somewhere close here to here, because I will be limit my downside and have a better upside. Okay, so this is AUD USD. So the next will be Aussie yen. Aussie yen. Okay, same thing. We need to look into weekly time frame. Okay, weekly. Okay, weekly very clear that market wanted to test this level. Okay, this high. Okay, market used always like to test to the previous high. Why? Because as a human being, we always wanted to make more money, But when we wanted to make more, at least there's a figure for us to refer this as a more. You get what I mean? Yes. Okay, good. So I be expecting the retest area will be somewhere around here. Okay, please, okay, somewhere around here. Okay, when I look into daily, let's check. Okay, so daily will be here. Yes, there's a possible of market retrace to here. What? It is here, and we can see upside exposure. Okay, so every trade that I entry, I'm going to wait for a confirmation for me. So I will be enjoying a lower risk. Okay, day one. Okay, day one. Okay, very clear uptrend. Okay, so what I need to do, what we need to do is we retrace and look for upside exposure. And then another one will be, okay, Aussie Swiss franc. Okay, Aussie Swiss franc. I'm holding a sell because I'm seeing that this is a scalping trade, okay. But last day I didn't close it earlier, okay. When did I sell this trade? Okay, let me show you when I sell this. So I sell when the market reach here, I sell, and then market did make some profit, but I didn't close because I'm expecting the market to move lower, but the market didn't move lower, but the market go up. But in this area, okay, as you can see, seller are still holding, so I will be expecting a little drop first, and I close all my sell order and I move to buy. I will going to move to buy for this order, change my order. We change my order. The next will be New Zealand pair. Okay, New Zealand pair for this. Okay, let's look into daily. We're going to all talk into daily only. Okay, so for this pair, we can see very clear. Okay, market drop and then they wanted to go up again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the trace and we look for upside exposure. Okay, let's see NZD dollar. Okay, NZD dollar very clear upside exposure. This will be my key level and I'm going to wait over this level to have my buy order. Okay, next will be New Zealand Swiss franc. Okay, New Zealand Swiss franc. Okay, by the time the market is still in the uptrend, so the buyer buy from here is correct. Okay, but I will be looking into buy after the market can really close above of this red line and then form a candle that able to close above, then I can see a upside exposure. I will wait for this first, okay? For this trade and exactly CHF, I'm going to wait for it first. Not going to rush into it, okay? Not going to rush into it. And this also, okay, this, let's look into weekly. Okay, weekly, we can see a better upside, okay? There's huge upside for this until long-term target, guys. Okay, long-term target will be round to here. So any pullback, we can look for a buy opportunity and bring the market to here. But this is could be a long process, guys. So make sure you can withstand if you wanted to process to here. So as the market will reach some new territory, okay, when I look into daily, okay, when I look into daily, there's a different new territory, guys, you see, okay, new territory. So we need to look into weekly time frame to find the area for us to reference, for us to reference. Okay, so the next will be the gold. Okay, gold trade. Okay, so basically gold very clear. Okay, they still in the uptrend. Okay, but this area definitely a lot of sellers are actually defending. So any price it draw, okay, draw to here, I will be only wait over here. Okay, this is my A grade key level. I'm going to wait over here and look for a buy until of this high, just to this high only. Okay, for the moment, okay, at the moment, I will only be targeting this high. This I will not targeting. Okay, of course, if the market able to close above of here, I'm going to see a much more upside exposure until of this level. So step by step. So by the time now, gold, we can look into buy. The reason of we can look into buy in gold is what? First thing first, last time why gold dropped so much because of vaccine, right? Okay, so gold advanced so much recently is because of what reason? Because of the weakness of dollar. This is the first reason, and then the second reason is when we look into the fundamental side. Okay, who does affect gold? Vaccine. But recently, there's a lot of bad news happen to vaccine. Okay, but seriously, there's a lot of bad news happen to vaccine because I see a lot of news that mention that even though they have inject with the vaccine, but doesn't help, they still infect by the COVID. So this will be a very vital season, a vital season for the market. So I advise the trader try to lower down your risk if you want to trade gold. Okay, so for GB, I see very clear upside exposure, no need to express so much. Very clear chart, okay, for this, very clear. Okay, for the next will be GB Aussie. Okay, GB Aussie, yes, still drop. Okay, so we can see that market trend very clear drop. So we look for any high price, then we can look for sell opportunity. Next will be GBP CHF. Okay, GBC, okay, range market, very clear. So just look at the top, look for a sell, and look at the bottom and look for a buy. In the middle, try not to do anything because in the middle, your chance is only got 50-50. But if you take at the top or take at the bottom, at least you get 60-40 or 70-30 of the probability. Okay, now will be GBCAD, okay, GBBCAD, okay. So it's quite impulsive in bullish, huh? Quite impulsive in bullish. So market basically it already changed officially back to upside exposure. Recently it dropped. I'm expecting a huge drop again, but as you can see, it touched a very strong bottom. Okay, guys, it touched a very strong bottom. So this level giving a very strong momentum of bringing it upside. Okay, and then even though the buyer is strong, but it's show much more stronger because of what? Because it's break off the previous lower high. Yes, the buyer force already break the previous lower high, so we can see an upside exposure, continuous upside exposure. Okay, next will be GB yen. Okay, GBP yen start the game. I can see the GBP start to weaken for this GBP yen because I'm seeing the fundamental side because they're showing the data that vaccine is not get effective result. A vaccine is not getting the effective result as during their research time. Okay, so if the news is really true, okay, it's real, not fake, so we can see GBP yen going to drop. Why? Because GBP drop due to yen at one. Because when the market is during uncertainty, all the safe haven currency will be appreciated. So in this situation, I'm seeing that this could be happen soon. Okay, this could be happen soon. So I'm going to see a downside exposure for CHF yen. So this is the first yen pair that we analyze that possible, showing that vaccine is not going to work. So the next we're going to look into other pair that's correlated with yen. If they are showing the same thing, then we can get a guess. We can have a guess of what happened to the vaccine. Okay, so for this GB New Zealand short trade, okay, very good shot. Now market is at the lower high area, very good shot. So I'm not going to explain more because very clear. For those charts very clear, we no need to explain much. So we those chart that very clear give us a very good confidence in trading on that. So I will be more looking in those pair like I personally look itself as a very clear chart. Okay, for this Euro USD, so also look into weekly. Okay, weekly. Come to resistance area already. Okay, so no, I will not go for short lah. Okay, not go for short. I will only wait for buy. As you can see, I already placed my buy limit. Just wait over here. I will be only wait over here. Okay, but I when I buy here, I'm not going to place my SL like or 220 pip or 30 pip. Why? Because a lot of people get hit because of just adding simply SL. My SL will be placing above below this area. Okay, so learn why. Okay, imagine. Okay, think of that. Don't just think of profit. Profit will come to you when you do all these steps correct. You don't if you don't doing this all these steps correct, you're expecting to see profit. I can tell you the profit is not no longer stand with you. Okay, so for this chart, okay, I'm seeing that market is going to make a huge shoulder lah, shoulder. So for this chart, I'm not going to talk deep for this because I'm personally seeing drop to this area and I see a buy. Okay, I will be seeing a buy option in this trade because until now, until at the moment, okay, until the moment, the market is still in the upside exposure. Okay, for this Euro Aussie drop, very clear. So all this week told you that you can sell over around this area. Okay, you can sell any place around this area. Next will be Euro CHF. Okay, Euro CHF. Hmm. Okay, Euro CHF. This level will be a very strong resistance. Okay, so I'm seeing that market at least wanted to, the market before the market drop, at least they wanted to touch this level one time or twice, then it can drop. So I'm still seeing in buyer side. Okay, for this I'm still in for buyer side, but now I'm not seeing any entry level yet, so I'm going to observe the market during weekday and during weekday. So next will be, okay, very clear upside exposure of this trade. Okay, this trade we still can see upside exposure, but also need to observe on weekday first. This trade is stock too early. Okay, so let's look into euro yen as what we have talked about just now, the GBP yen. Okay, as what we have talked earlier, the GBP yen. So one thing that I can see that for currently, okay, currently Euro yen haven't shown any seller sign yet, okay, but they just showing that they have reached a very strong level that buyer is like mostly look like losing their strength. Okay, buyers look like most of them are losing their strength. So there's a possibility of market going to drop soon. Okay, but until now, buy market is still in the upside exposure. So what you can do is you can choose to buy here. Okay, choose to buy here. I'm not going to do any sell trade until the market able to close below. Okay. Okay, so go for the USD pair and others pair. Okay, so for those who wanted to inquire about the human behavior price action classes, so you may contact with us with 018, okay, 018 288 2718. Okay, so for this USD yen, very clear, still downside exposure, okay, downside exposure. But this pair, okay, if any price I sell over here, I will not place my SL simply. I will be following what I taught my student, which is I will always place at the lower high area. Okay, next will be USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD. USD CAD somewhere around here. I will look for sell. Okay, because I'm not favor in this pair because the gap is so less wide. Because if I sell here, I'm going to just first TP going to here, or if I sell here, my TP also going to be here. So I prefer in higher price. Okay, and then higher price, and then I got the lower risk. This is what I want. Okay, USD CHF. Okay, market still look for downside, but I will wait for a retrace first. A retrace first, then I look for sell. Okay, CAD yen. Okay, CAD yen also advanced of what? Also advanced because of oil. Okay, US oil. So this will be a very good buy area, guys. Okay, because the entire trend is still in a buy trend. Okay, if you have joined my class and you know why I say this is still in the uptrend because of the valid higher high higher low. Okay, so I will look into buy here. Okay, I will look for buy area, buy opportunity over here. CAD yen. CAD yen, okay. CAD yen. CAD yen. Okay, yeah, here. Okay, here. So I'll be seeing that market going to, from here, they will struggle sometimes and then bounce up. This is what I'm expecting. Because if I sell here, my asset going to just place somewhere around here. So the risk will be very low. And risk will be very low. And then the last way will be our CHF yen. So as you can see, okay, CHF looks like wanted to drop already. Okay. Shoulder is going to form a coming haven't formed yet. So if CHF yen also drop, means what? Means yen is going to appreciate again. Why? Because the only reason I can relate is to vaccine, because vaccine doesn't show during the research time. Yes, they show the 90 to 95% of good sign of restrict the virus, but when it comes to the real test, a lot of bad news that we can see from the news around the world. So this will be a very vital time for us to trade the market. So I advise, if you really wanted to trade, lower down your risk. Or if you don't want to trade, this is a very good time for us to practice. Practice what? Practice your mindset, practice your heart set, and practice your soul set. Okay, soul set means your 灵魂 soul. Okay, soul. So the soul set, if you can control all the things. Okay, so I've covered all the market analysis for the upcoming week, which is the 21st of December until the 26th of December. Okay, so I'm going to see you on the next live market analysis section. Okay, thank you and safe trade.